Yo, what the fuck? The title is wrong. I'm just trying to set up my glorious music playlist, but you know, then the title is wrong. This is not fucking Kolchak. I don't even know anymore how YouTube is supposed to work. It not even work anymore. Привет. Problems with microphone? No. They don't seem to exist. Wait. There seems to be a problem with everything, though. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? No, okay. It seems to work. Привет. Why no English? Because this mod is only in Russian. So, don't worry. Gonna, you know, gonna do my part to translate. All right. Yeah, I can kind of help. Yo, Silver Red, how's it going? All right. So chat is working, everything is working. I just need to get everything finished up here. So just a little couple of seconds and then we can go. I need to get a couple of songs in there. And we should be fine. Nope, these are definitely copyrighted. That ain't gonna work. And there's these ones. Oh yeah, right, this one's French, so nope. How it be? This one's fine. Oh, nope. Even though it's not really Russian, but fine. And I'm giving it a little bit of extra time for other people to come and join the stream, or, you know, whatever. That one's okay. That one, I guess, is okay, even though whatever. Nope. This one's fine. Bunch of glorious Russian songs. Almost here, by the way. Okay, 1 second. Oh, this one's pretty good. Yeah, okay. Okay, I got the music all set up, so you're fine. Okay. Fine. Oh boy, that's a bunch of people. Is Kolchak in charge? No. Does it say the Kolchak thing? It shouldn't say the Kolchak thing. Can you unleash the infantile disorder to Europe in this game? Yes, apparently. Я играю в русскую версию, потому что в этом моде английскую версию нет. Английской версии. Anyway, so basically what's going on here, and by the way, the stream will be in English, but if people talk in Russian, and, you know, I answer them in Russian, so whatever. So this is the Rise of Russia mod. It's about the Russian Civil War, as we saw in the glorious little mod spotlight thing. So basically this mod is about the Russian Civil War, and we're playing in August 1917, just a little bit before when in the mod for some reason the revolution begins. So there we go, armed uprising. Let's get the event, the August Revolution. Slava Revolucji, glory to the revolution, and we're gonna turn red. Has music put farewell Slavyanka? No. Yeah, this song is perfect for when someone asks about Kolchak, because it talks about people, you know, it basically talks about like the Red Army destroying Kolchak. Well, for now, as you can see, long live the revolution. Because I am an Italian. О, спасибо, шапочка. Я об этом очень рад. Anyway, this is the glorious focus tree of the great Bolshevik revolution. So the first one is called Первые Decreti, first decrees. We're gonna get stability, political power, and events out of here. Then some committees and stuff will be formed, which we will see pop up in mechanics here in the events section. Also, all of our generals are gone because they were a bunch of little reactionary pigs, and so... Yo. Sergei Kamenev is better. And, oh god. Let's actually increase the volume of the music, because I don't think anyone's hearing anything. Where is the Kolchak live stream? Because it's not the Kolchak live stream, but it was retarded. Everything is in Russian. Why? Everything is in Russian because this mod is only in Russian. What more countries will get the focus tree out of the Russia theater? Oh, basically everyone. You will see very soon. You will see very, very soon. Alexander Yegorov, because he gets more experienced infantry. Dmitry Parsky, because he's got bearer of artillery. Even though, I guess artillery won't really be a factor for a long while. Stalin also has the bearer of artillery. Let's get Tukhachevsky in there. And Frunze. Oh, Jesus Christ. Give me some Trotsky. And all the cavalry can go to Budyonny, because that's of course what happens. However, this doesn't really matter all that much. Like, these troops will disappear relatively soon. Apparently these guys can also get some things done, but who cares? What is up with the uploaded vid? There's an uploaded video? I sure hope not. Where is hyper-masculine Total War Trotsky? Well, Total War Trotsky is over here. He's a field marshal. Decree about the... what the fuck is that? I don't even know what that is. Hold on a second. The decree about land, so that gives us a bunch of stuff. War support. Okay. Oh, right, abolition of the death penalty at the front. That's what that said. Do the whites have a focus tree currently? Yeah. Basically, most of the whites have focus trees. Yeah, it becomes very cool. Hello! Maper, Azerbaijansky Maper. That's great. And there we go. Decree about the reduction of effective army, sort of, you know, numbers, personnel. So this is beginning an interesting series of events where it's gonna demobilize essentially our entire army. And so we're gonna lose the war with Germany. Wasn't Bodioni supposed to actually be a pretty good commander around this time? Who mainly became alpha later because he kept on stanissing cavalry super hard. Yeah, pretty much. Hello, Kashne Sokol. Basically, yeah, like, Bodioni was really fucking good at mobile warfare when it came to cavalry. But mostly when it came to small and medium unit sizes. When he actually like became the commander of the Konarmia, the cavalry army, which becomes relatively famous later on, it starts to go a little wrong. So yeah. So second Congress of the Soviets. Essentially here, there's like, basically the Bolshevik Party takes control of the Soviets, because before these were in the control of the Mensheviks and the Socialist Revolutionaries. So that basically, you know, that's us taking control. Is there an English version? It's gonna be around when the full release happens, which the release date hasn't been announced yet. A guy that works on it told me soon, but I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Are you gonna play Tathalar Krieg mod just for the memes? I don't know. Will you do some other video on Red Flood? There is a lot of new stuff. I will do a new video on Red Flood when Red Flood comes out, because Red Flood is gonna come out very quickly in September. Anyway, so this is an important event. It's the convening of the, whatever you call it, the Constituent Assembly. Now, during the February Revolution, the Democratic Revolution in Russia, the main promise to the population was because the provisional government wasn't elected, it was, you know, just a provisional government that was set up by committee. So they said, okay, we're gonna prepare this provisional government. Its whole objective is to prepare the convening of the Constituent Assembly, which is going to basically indict elections. After the elections, this Constituent Assembly is going to write the Constitution of the Russian Republic. In this weird-ass timeline that you get when you play with Rise of Russia and certain things happen, the August Revolution happens instead of the October Revolution. So the Soviets, essentially, the Bolsheviks, you know, get the Constituent Assembly together, and essentially elections happen. So we'll see about that. How are the ideologies in this mod? Okay, so there's radical socialism, which is the furthest left. This is supposed to represent anarchists and populist left parties. So as you can see right now, it's the SRs, the Socialist Revolutionaries, and but they also represent, again, anarchists. Then there's communism, and there's Mensheviks, which are social democrats. Then there's social liberals, and that's the right-wing SRs for Russia. There's market liberals, conservatives, authoritarians, who are the just tsarists at the beginning. Paternalism, aka paternal autocrat, so a little bit worse, you know, monarchy. Then there's fascism, which in this case is the Black Hundreds. And then there's national syndicalism, which is basically, you know, Savinkov and those kind of people. Is this mod available in English? No, not yet. In fact, this mod is not even available in Russian. It's just they gave it to me. Yeah, so as you can see, we get demobilization of people and equipment as well. So minus 36k. Minus 36.2k, and worse things will happen. Protests of sort of moderate socialists and socialist revolutionaries. Okay. Well, they can go fuck themselves. Петроград не поменял название. Должен быть Ленинград. Ну, смешно, Ленин не хотелось бы, чтобы есть какой-то культ персоналитета. Не знаю, как говорить по-русски это слово. Но после смерти месяце, может быть, они уже переназвали Петроград на Ленинграду. На Ленинград. Переговоры о новом правительстве. So, government sort of talks about a new government. And not that interesting. It's just basically like, you know. Yeah, we're just trying to get at least some of these other socialist parties in a coalition to avoid a civil war. And basically, the Central Committee of the Bolsheviks has decided to close off the government to other socialist parties. So basically that. Итогами переговоров в текущему моменту стали провал переговоров из-за кризиса до учредительного собрания. So basically, the solution for us is the Constituent Assembly. That's because this is the August Revolution event chain. Again, I never managed to actually get the October Revolution, but that's fine. Do you know what the ideologies for Red Flood are? Yes. Can you play as the Black Army in this mod? No, not yet. Not yet. Who's your favorite obscure warlord from the 20th century? Well, it's got to be the Dogmeat General, Johnson Chang. Коалиция с левыми эсерами. Okay, so we get a coalition with the left SRs, so actually radical socialism popularity increases from 12 to 17. Which actually seems to have taken away from, not from communism, but from other ideologies, which is weird, considering that normally, like, the mechanics when that kind of stuff happens is that it takes away popularity from the closest ideology, but whatever. What are the armies of the Russian Civil War? We will see them very soon. Привет! Ну да, Ленин всегда воевал с Люксембургом, но совсем были товарищи. Переименовали. You have minus 140 steel. Yeah, I mean, at this point, Russia's not in the best position. It doesn't even, like, matter that much because, yeah, as you can see, this is going on. So basically this Третий Universal, the third universal declaration, is basically Ukraine's de facto declaration of independence. And so basically, Ukraine at this point, after the February Revolution, had this sort of semi-autonomous parliament, the Central Rada. And after the Bolsheviks take over, they declare independence. And they have declared the Ukrainian People's Republic to be a federation of free peoples. And yeah, formally they haven't cut federation ties with Russia, because what these guys were trying to achieve at the beginning was a sort of Russian, like mega Russian federation, essentially. So we either Ukraine 9B, which as we play as the Ukraine, or we will follow the situation, which is like whatever. Ukraine becomes a thing. How about the Green Army? Yeah, the Green Army is in the mod. Yeah, pretty much. Lenin got fucked over. Yeah, некоторые events не перевели. So, here we get the uprising of Turkestan Republic. which actually later turns into Soviet power as well. But then there's another coup, and it gets weird. So here comes Turkestan Republic. It's the beginning conservative. Oh boy, formation of essentially the Dawn Army. And so basically what they're like is, oh my god, the Bolsheviks have taken power, and we need the government of, you know, the army or whatever, the military government, to, you know, to fight against the traitorous Bolshevik occupiers. We provide full support to the provisional government, the army government. Well, army government. This is actually Vojsko. Is not exactly army. It's more like, it's translated as host, but it's specifically referring to Cossacks generally. But I don't know. It's weird. And we have taken upon ourselves full governmental powers in the Don region. So basically, this is like. This is basically the Cossacks of the Don. Don будет свободен. We can play as the Don and say the Don will be free. And instead, the action that we take is, in the current situation, we cannot, you know, take any active action about this. But like, this is okay. So like, the leader is Alexei Kaledin, and this is essentially like just Imperial Army troops, you know, taking control of this area, especially Cossacks. Oblast Vojska Donskava, so the region of the Don host. Then we get Russian Civil War 1.t, which is Georgia's independence. And by the way, these guys have their own national focus tree. Donskoy Ataman. The Ataman is the leader of the Cossacks, and it's basically this guy. So this is basically just like a, you know, a warlord state, and they can either get help from Germany or from the Entente, which is kind of the historical thing, and it's got a little bit more things. Demarche Estontsev. So the Estonians are trying to get independence, but we're gonna try to stop them. Of course, later on they're gonna get independence anyway, because the Germans set up the United Baltic Duchy, which then explodes. Then we get the transport collapse, which basically means that we lose everything. Yeah, look at that. We just lose everything. Mятеж Керенского Krasnova. So, okay. So Kerensky, who was the leader of the provisional government, now tries to basically rally whatever was loyal to him around Petrograd, and he fails. And basically, you know, he kind of runs away. And, you know, his little Cossacks are trying to get to Petrograd, but they won't succeed. Then Finnish government, we can either recognize the independence of Finland or avoid it. Historically, the Russian Soviet Republic did recognize the independence of Finland. And for this reason, Lenin is called a national traitor by Putin. Literally for this reason, it's like, how dare you fucking recognize Finnish independence? That's, you know, obviously like against the unity of Russia or something. And in the meantime, our army is getting fucked by Germany, but there's literally nothing we can do about this, pretty much, because shit will go down. The more interesting ideologies in Red Flood are like the accelerationist ideologies, because it's basically like fascism, but it's really weird. Anyway, let's begin peace negotiations. У Германии есть фокусы, да, но немного. Только для окончания войны. Pretty much. There you go, more demobilizations. Да, скоро будет гражданская война, знаю. Okay. What is this? I have no idea. Either we lose 500 manpower or 200 manpower, and we get the same event. Let's lose 200 manpower and get that event. Interesting. Interesting event. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. The druid guys that delete all your factories. That's always pretty good. Then we get this event, which only does other events. Like, I've already seen this happen. It's just basically kind of weird. All right. All right. Let's try to retreat a little bit because I don't want to get fucked immediately by the Germans. But I mean, getting fucked immediately by the Germans is pretty much what happens right now, so it's okay. It's really no issue. And like, we still have military access for Ukraine, but later on that does not happen. And we don't actually have access for these guys anymore. So that's the end of that. Although, like, this war doesn't really matter because all these troops will get disbanded later on. There we go. Oh, wow. Подождишь Криворожскую социалистическую республику. Я не знаю, что это такое. Поэтому я не знаю ответ на вопрос. Yeah, basically, the Green Army takes over stuff around here. Yeah, this is literally what's going on. Why did like 5 countries just suddenly pop up? Because it's the Russian Revolution and things get complicated really quickly. Like, we also have Armenia and Azerbaijan, who unfortunately don't have focuses, and I think Georgia doesn't have either. And then there's Abkhazia, because of fucking course, and they're Menshevik, although like Georgia becomes Menshevik too. В университете, но мой русский совсем не такой хорошо, как вы думаете, но нормально. What do you mean? What the fuck? Well, that's weird. Well, that's really weird. What the fuck just got selected? I have no idea, but fine. Oh, because there we go. Yeah, whatever. This shit gets really bad really fast, and you know, thankfully, in a while we're gonna get the peace negotiations, as you can see. So we get peace negotiations, which starts just a bunch of event chains that go around. Okay, so we get the fight with the counter-revolutionaries. Yeah, okay, we need to complete our demobilization of the old army to get the red army, which we're gonna want very soon, because basically our army right now is like just the old army that's falling apart. If we get the red army, it's gonna be our own army, which is obviously a lot more effective. Да, у некоторых генералов нету портретов, но это совсем не проблема, потому что, ну да, сделать портреты, рисуете этих много работ, поэтому если бы нет в альфа-версии, да, по-моему, это не большая проблема. Бакинская коммуна. О, Baku Commune, that's really great. Okay, hold on. So the only difference between these two is that in this one they also receive the Azerbaijan technologies. Okay, but like, is that gonna have an effect later on? Oh no, this also changes our country to the Baku Commune. No, we don't want to play the Baku Commune. So here we go. This is the event that's so great. It's ceasefire. So this one fucks up the Germans, essentially preventing them from just taking you over because it gives them a minus to like 1,000,000 attack bonus against you. Which is still not enough, by the way. Because... No, that's actually, you know, what could be a decent idea is... that I just cancel all the orders so that they don't do anything stupid. So basically what happens right now is that the Germans don't really have, like, the fight in them to take us out because we're, you know, negotiating for peace. Oh, wow, that's... So as you can see, their troops have 0 attack against us. So if we just have people where they're attacking, they won't, you know, fuck us up. Which is pretty much required. However, this will not be enough to defend ourselves fully. You will see why soon. Because the demobilizations are real demobilizations. Like, it's not a fucking joke. You get demobilized hard. Can you continue the war with the Germans? Not as the Soviets. Well, I mean, yeah, you can if you strengthen the left SRs. And, yeah, because... okay, no, wait. So basically, Revolutionary War over here... you might only have it if you have declared Soviet power through, like, the Mensheviks or something, which is, I know, kind of weird, but it's possible. But then, anyway, you can support the left SRs, and, well, it's always, like, not true, but I don't know. Again, maybe if you've taken a different path to the revolution, you can, and then through that, what happens is, where is it? Where the fuck is it? So, war, communism, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you can break the Brest-Litovsk peace treaty, which you can also do as the Bolsheviks. I don't really remember. Whatever, I don't... So yeah, you basically can, but it's a little difficult. And we don't want to do any of these things because shit gets bad, that's why. And, yeah. Да здравствует красный террор, да. Я приказываю вам работать, Скотт. Самый лучший фокус в мире, конечно. Но сейчас у нас, конечно, нет, потому что мы уже в красном власти. I don't understand what is going on, but I like it. Cool. Смерть буржуям. Да. Общий армейский съезд по демобилизации армии. Okay, so we get the... This event is basically about either like complete demobilization or full demobilization being impossible. So basically with full demobilization, we are going to switch to volunteer only. And you get plus 10 political power and minus 1% obviously recruitable population from that. With the other one, we get plus 10 political power, but I feel like it might lead to bad things in the future, so we're just going to take the full demobilization anyway. Because I think also this is going to demobilize our stuff faster.
A glorious victory,
Yo,
comrade.
Thanks. What just happened? I have no idea. So let me get Streamlabs. Are you going historical? Well, kinda. Some reds and whites are fighting in the chat. Well, I mean, what were you expecting?
A glorious victory, comrade.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Thanks for the sub, Arzu. Без звука, блядь, и вердей. Ну да, но сука, блядь, может, но без суки, конечно, лучше. Almost 100 viewers, yeah. Yeah, very cool. Where have you... Oh, Jesus Christ, everyone's subscribing. Hello, Georgi. So basically, I learned Russian in university and on my own. It's kind of a combination. You guys just really like doing this now, do you? Hold on. I need... No, I do. I have it. No, don't worry. Okay. So first stage of talks. So basically, like we are talking peace with Germans. So the territories occupied by German troops have their own sort of puppet governments. And in the honor of the people's rights to self-determination, after the exit of the troops, every warring party needs to conduct a referendum there for the for the establishment of independence. Obviously, it's obvious that the German side will not sort of surrender to these conditions so easily. So basically what the strategy of the Bolsheviks was for peace was essentially just playing on the war weariness of the populations, because what they said is that there needed to be a peace without annexations and without indemnities, aka a white peace. Now, obviously all the warring parties were never gonna accept that because blah 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 blah. But their idea was, hey, we're gonna stoke a bunch of revolutionary anger through this, and through these offers kind of demonstrate that they are, just fighting this war for profit and not for the good of the people or whatever. And so that's gonna increase unrest, and it's gonna pressure on them to give us leaner terms, and also, improve the progress of the world revolution or whatever. So basically, with the Germans, at some point, they even went as far as saying okay, we are not for peace, but we're not at war or something. It was kind of weird. Then the Germans marched from Petrograd, and they're like, okay, whatever, let's sign peace. Problem with weapons. So basically, the soldiers, I've already read this event once. The soldiers that are being demobilized from our army are going out of the front lines and they're keeping their weapons. So either we must, you know, completely oppose the sort of the whatever you want to call it, and while the other one is we can't oppose this. It's just we just need to let it go, which is going to decrease our political power and actually increase our popularity. And then we get the event Itogi Armейского съезда, so basically the proceedings of the army, sort of army conference. While this one decreases all our equipment by 20%.
A glorious victory,
Now we
comrade.
100. Are we doing the Tsar's wet dream? No, we're doing Lenin's wet dream. Does this mod exist in English? Yeah, but it's not out yet. Again. Yeah, there's a few I like how the Russians and non-Russians are just kind of they're just kind of feuding with each other in the chat. Do you know the book of John Reed about the revolution? Yeah, like the 10 days that shook the world. It's a really good read, actually. Even to, you know, obviously non-socialist people or whatever, it's just a good read. So go ahead and read it. It's actually available for free online. Anyway, we want to keep as much equipment as possible, so we're gonna choose that. Right now we are minus 63k in equipment, which is why our army was fighting so shit, along with a terrible modifier. Where is it? So we get Prikaz numer 1, but that's just, yeah, Razложение army, which is like the dissolution of the army. Anyway, counter proposal from the Germans. So the Germans say that the exit of the troops from the occupation territories blah blah blah. So basically they say, like, okay, we're gonna take, we're gonna, like, quote unquote, take custody of the transition to full sovereignty of Poland, Lithuania, blah, 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 blah. So basically they're gonna be our puppets. So basically they're saying, blah, 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 the, you know, people's will, yeah, we need to, you know, sort of ensure that these, that, like, the conditions are ripe for the full representation of the people's will, aka practically annex these territories to Germany. The German Revolution is close. Yeah, this is obviously, you know, from the red side. You're like, wow, the German Revolution is coming. And the more that we sort of we stall these talks, the faster the revolution will come. But we cannot sort of prolong it to this moment or something. So apparently the supporters of peace in the Central Committee are in the minority. And so yeah, we're gonna sort of prolong these talks, you know, as long as possible. Oh, and one bad good thing right now is the fact that Ukraine is also at war with the Germans. So the Ukrainian People's Republic is gonna get invaded by the Germans, but the Ukrainian People's Republic doesn't have as many negative modifiers as we do. Actually, they are, yeah, they have positive modifiers against the Germans because they're, like, you know, fighting for independence or whatever. So that's good for them. Okay. Let's actually get all these guys up here. There we go. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I am Italian. Okay, so basically the army assembly sort of has approved the plan of full army demobilization, and then a bunch of different things will get demobilized. So basically now, there we go. The demobilization of the old army is mostly complete. So now we can take RKKA, the Рабочая Крестьянская Красная Армия. The Workers and Peasants Red Army. So basically now we can take the focuses that start to get us other troops. Because hey, thank you. What did you miss? Well, you missed. Oh, now it's also working. Good. As you can see, like the little GIF that was supposed to be working earlier on now works fully. So basically, what's going on is what you missed is the first moments of the revolution, and now we're just trying to stall the Germans, you know, in Brest-Litovsk peace agreement. And okay, so this is the uprising of the Transbaikal Cossacks. So this is Semyonov. So motherfuckers, and this actually spawns the first Red Guards, which are like the little militia guys, and I guess I can give them to Sergei Lazo, whoever he is. And we're not at war with these guys yet, but that's gonna change very soon. So we get Red Guard regiments, which are basically, you know, worse than they're militia. They're worse than infantry, but you know, considering the situation, it can be done. And holy shit, 117 people. The grandson of Mussolini. No English. No English because there's no literally no English. Oh, and by the way, now that we have these kinds of things, there's also the Soviet democracy over here. We're gonna check that out in a little bit. Now, Alash has declared independence. You know, the Alash Orda from Kaiserreich. It's basically these guys. And we're gonna get a bunch of demobilizations now. So basically our army is finished at this point because we're demobilizing everything. And hello, I am Alash Autonomy. So basically there's different things that we can do. So there's different factions in the Central Committee and in the sort of Supreme Soviet kind of thing, the Всероссийского Центрального Исполнительного Комитета, which is like the all-Russian Central Executive Committee, basically. So, hold on a second. I think it's the Executive Committee. Let me just check. I've got my glorious Yandex Translate in case I fuck something up. Yeah, it's the Executive Committee. So basically this is like our sort of parliament. And there's three factions. There's the left, the right, and the center. Right now, in the Central Committee of the Communist Party, there's 21 sort of elements, членов, basically cadres. And 11 are leftists, 5 are centrists, and 5 are rightists. While in the Executive Committee, there's 300 in total. 63 are leftists, 137 are centrists, and 100 are rightists. And one of the reasons why the peace agreement is not very well supported in the Central Committee is because the leftists at this moment are people that are extremely sort of radical in their tactics for the revolution, which include declaring a revolutionary war against Germany and trying to make the German Revolution come by continuing the fight and opposing the Brest-Litovsk Treaty. So yeah. Soviet Union amendment from Red Alert free, please. Nah. Are those generalless armies or just portraitless generals? They're portraitless generals. So like, for example, this guy is Dmitry Parsky, and he can get partisan. And then this guy is Mikhail Lewandowski. He can also get partisan. And this one is just without any generals. And oh shit. Hello. So now we're at war with Semyonov, and he got a few other troops, which is kind of cancerous. Боже мой, ждем приказания, блядь. And yeah, as you can see, because he's got, oh no, but I'm in the mountains, so my little militia can survive against the Cossack cavalry. Oh. This is the Finnish Civil War. The Finnish Socialist Workers' Republic against White Finland. Unfortunately, we can't really support Left Finland, and they usually lose. Can we, like, lend-lease them? Yeah, but we don't really have anything to lend-lease them with. Rip. Fucking rip. Когда мод выйдет? Никогда, да. Your Russian swearing is cringy. Probably. Where's Joseph? Oh, well, he was around earlier. He's here. Look at him. Right. What was I wanting to do? What did I want to do? Oh, Jesus Christ. I actually seriously forgot. Oh, right. I need to rework my production. Basically, we need only guns and artillery at this point, because we already have problems with steel. So let us just, you know. Could we even get, like, steel from anyone? Some from the Swedes. Fine. We need as many guns as possible at this point, so we're gonna need that. More demobilizations, and at this point the army's just gonna explode. Kniga. It means book in Russian. Yeah, the names are Romanized in Cyrillic fucking Hearts of Iron 4. Constituent Assembly. So basically, because we get the alternative path from the August Revolution, the Constituent Assembly supports us, so we don't need to sort of declare it, you know, fucking worthless, which is what happened in real life. And yeah, basically it's legitimizing the power of the Bolsheviks, and so instead of, like, this России нужна парламентарская республика, this means Russia needs a parliamentary republic, or the majority says yes, essentially, which it's yes to Soviet power and you know, like avoiding a parliamentary republic form of government with democracy or blah blah blah. And instead, it's, you know, literally just, like, legitimizing us as the rulers of Russia. So, the Soviet power was taken by the Constituent Assembly. So yeah, there we go. We take the National Spirit Red Guard. I don't know where, but whatever. Ну, флот у нас еще. И я думаю, что у него, флот может быть не... О, блядь. У флота нет имени. Это странно. Добровольческой армии. This is the volunteer army. The dictatorship of the proletariat is the most democratic regime. All we need is a democratic dictatorship of the proletariat. Of course. How big are ya? 23. Я из Италии. И да, у меня альфу прислали. Мод уже не... еще не публикован. How difficult to speak on Russian language? Very. So basically this is another southern rebellion of White Army people against our legitimate rule. Необходимо принять жесткие меры. We need to take cruel, actions against this. Yeah, basically, these people are not fun people. They're just not fun people. Борьба с контрреволюцией. Fight with the counter-revolutionaries. Now, this... this means that we basically declare war on the volunteer army, and I believe on the Don region as well. There we go. And this is also going to give us troops, I believe, right? No? Interesting. I thought it was supposed to form the Red Guards. Anyway, whatever. Still have problems with steel, whatever. So we have a choice now. Either we take Soviet power, советская власть, which changes our name to Russian Communist Party, by the way, from Russian Social Democratic Labor Party, Social Democratic Workers Party, and changes the size of the Central Committee to 15. Really now? From 21 to 15. I wonder what happens. Which factions get strengthened or not, and then we get 10% stability, or we get the RKKA, and I think that this is the better choice because it makes us able to actually fight people, which is not a bad thing. I like fighting people. And now we get the World Revolution Progress on the top right over here with a nice little fire, Пожар мировой, the world fire as they said. Yeah, it's some cool stuff. Поддержи Советов на Украине. Ну да, тоже есть здесь. There's also the Ukrainian People's Republic of Soviets. This is... apparently you cannot... You cannot make an alliance without the national spirit. So we're gonna have to found the international to get Ukraine in with our faction. But yeah, basically this is Red Ukraine. And it was the, parallel, you could say, attempt from the Communist Party, from, the former Social Democratic Labor Bolshevik, blah, 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 to take over Ukraine. This was the first one, and it was in Kharkiv, which is in obviously eastern Ukraine, and it got repressed by mostly the Germans because they were about to win. Now, I don't remember this 100%, but then a bunch of weird shit happens, and Ukraine becomes sort of semi-independent on its own because the Germans fall apart. But it's under first the Rada and then the Directory, which was another thing. And then the second attempt to integrate Ukraine into, you know, bigger red Russian thing happens directly with intervention from the Red Army, while this one was more of a revolutionary movement, and it had its own sort of Red Army. So this is basically what's going on. Fazenweek right will. I don't know. What's your goal in this company? Включи, пожалуйста, гимн Советского Союза, пожалуйста. Ну, гимн Советского Союза может быть, что они копирайт страйкают меня в Ютубе. And now there is a war between blue Ukraine and red Ukraine, which is obviously, you know, what's going to happen. Where's the Ukrainian anarchists? They're not in yet. What do you think more mods will incorporate the Senate Congress system like Kaiserreich? Yeah, they will. Like Fazenweek Reich. Oh, yeah, Fazenweek Reich will. TNO will. And, you know, it's just, like, it's going to be pretty damn good. German ultimatum. So basically, at this point, the Germans are just, they're fed up with our shit, essentially. We have been trolling the hell out of them. You can, by the way, you really should be going out and like reading the history of the peace talks between Soviet Russia and Germany, because the Soviets for half the time were literally kind of trolling the Germans just to, again, buy time. And yeah, they like seriously made them angry and caused them a lot of grief because, you know, heading into Russia with the entire war on the Western Front and stuff, not exactly what they were in for. And oh, look at that big Italy. Apparently the Italians have broken through. Interesting. They don't have enough officers. Interesting. And they have 35% extra defense. How cool. And I wonder when the German Revolution is coming. German Revolution is gonna be strong. Attack the Cossacks. Well, see, the problem is right now I have only these shitty units because everything is being demobilized, and every time demobilization is happening, my guns go away. And since my guns go away, this means that these dudes cannot actually fight. So I'm gonna let them take over whatever, southern Russia. And when I get my own army, my red army, I'm gonna send it down and, you know, fucking red terror all over them. I think there is the Polish-Soviet war. Copyright страйкует, да. Okay. Потому что это Кривой Рих, or whatever. Хорошо, хорошо. Ну да, я хочу его поддержать, но если бы это невозможно, ну да, это проблема. Поэтому, потому что сейчас у меня нет такой силы для того, чтобы их поддержать. Но если бы в ближайшем будущем есть, ну, то хорошо. Okay, so we get RKKA. Now going down here, we're gonna exchange this idea which is like the sort of officials opposing us, which is really fucking bad. Really, really fucking bad. Into a bonus, or at least an almost bonus. And we need to form the ČK, the VČK, which is the precursor to the NKVD, or our sort of secret police. But I feel like, at least first, we need to go for some army buffs. And then, at the very least, this Sieroglastab. Because this gives us a bunch of units. So it sort of mobilizes our own army. Okay. Yo, apparently these people want to give me infantry rifles. Cool. New Red Army, obviously, at the beginning isn't, like, that good because it's, like, a disorganized, still new kind of thing. There's a thing that says 1% in the top. What is that? That's the World Revolution meter. Literally. There's a World Revolution meter. And we lost order number 1, which is kind of cool. Yo, who declared war on Ukraine? Oh, Odessa. Right. Odessa, Soviet Republic. That's a really cool little thing. Okay. Give me those infantry weapons upgrades. Third Soviet Congress. Here is when sort of we get peace with Germany. Either the Revolutionary War will be continued. Okay, so this is how you continue the war. So the Revolutionary War will be continued, or you know, fast peace. So immediate peace. There we go. So now we get the Brest-Litovsk Treaty, essentially. And that gives the Germans a bunch of stuff, and it's going to release a bunch of people. Румыния еще держится, да. Вот, посмотри. У них 20 дивизий. И тоже у них нет порта. Поэтому... Порт, блядь. Поэтому это проблема, потому что... Я не думаю, что... Ну да, у них три заводы. Но... Румынией можно получить ленд-лиз без порта. Хорошо. Incredible. So apparently Romania can get Lend-Lease without a port. Which is just like, what the fuck? I don't even know. That's a fake-looking Lithuania. Yeah, that's because they get this region down here that later on Poland is just like nom nom nom. Although this Poland at the beginning is sort of German puppet Poland. So yeah. Then, hello, do you recognize this? It's the United Baltic Duchy from Kaiserreich. XD. X-fucking-D. Okay. For some reason, we still have, like, troops. From these armies, even though they're not, like, supposed to exist anymore. Yeah, it's because it's the 1913, 1915. They're gonna get demobilized in a little bit. Why did Germany eat half of Belarus? Because they're a bunch of dicks, that's why. И все идет по плану. Oh my god, it's a Kaiserreich reference! Yeah, I know, right? Anyway, we get the Russian Civil War 200. Oh, it's the Mountain Republic. It's one of my favorites. Mountain Republics. Yes, Radical Kiwi. That's the joke. .jpeg. Oh, there we go. There we go, boys. The Red Army rises. Red Army divisions, boys. Here they are. I feel like Dmitry Parsky is a really good general. All right, so this is going to be the new southern front, while Trotsky is going to be the central front, because, trust me, bad shit will happen here. And out here, yeah, my guys have just run out of equipment, so let's pull them the fuck out. In fact, we're going to need to do some good stuff out here to make sure that all of this doesn't fall to the whites. Because here comes the uprising of the Czechoslovak Legion. Fucking Czechoslovaks. Now, this is a complicated history, and we're not going to get into it. So, basically, these guys get, like, throw their weight behind the Siberian white movement. And here they go. Will this mod ever get translated to English? Yeah, they said yes. There we go. Siberian Provisional Government. This is a cool focus tree, by the way. Like, really cool. And they can go right SR, which is cool. And interesting. They freed the Alash. That's amazing. And they can get either helped out by the Japanese or by the Western Entente allies. And then they can declare a crusade against Bolshevism, or say we want to go for the Siberian Constituent Assembly, aka like Siberian sort of autonomy slash independence. Oh, look at that! Novaya Ruskaya Stolitsa, the new Russian capital. RDFR. Oh, Russian Federation? Russian Federative Republic, probably. Russian Democratic Federative Republic. Probably Российская Демократическая Федеративная Республика. Probably something like that. Anyway. Русский Washington! And, oh, look at that. Look at that. This is what everyone wants. The Russian Washington. Effect произведет событие прибытие адмирала Kolchaka. So the event, the arrival of Admiral Kolchak happens. And that switches the focus tree to Kolchak. So basically this is what everyone wants to do. Make Finbol happy. I mean, I think Finbol is already happy. И да, музыка это такая, это из легенда независимой something, несбывшемся грядущем. Ну да, это слово полностью труднее. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna send our red guards south. And then we've got these... Ждем приказаний! Of course. Which means I await your orders. Hello, Tukhachevsky. For some reason, Tukhachevsky is worse than Stalin, which is just a derpy-ass thing. So far, we're not at war with the Siberians yet, but we're gonna be soon. So for now, I guess let's just get these guys out here. There we go. Is that a Japanese alliance I see there? Yes, Kolchak, because it's Kolchak gang. You must play Kolchak after this stream. Nah. I'm gonna play Kolchak later. Yo, Benjamin, how's it going? I mean, there's a lot of historical figures that I think would be very interested in knowing that they have become memes. Alright, let us just lower the speed and fight this manually. Because fighting this manually is just going to be superior to fighting it with with the AI, at least at the beginning. Once a more stable front line forms, it's not going to be an issue, but yeah, at the beginning we don't have a stable front line, so yeah. Let's take back Tsaritsyn, boys. This city will certainly never become known as Stalingrad. Stalin is just some random fucking commander. No one even listens to him. Anyway, memes aside, we still have... how the fuck are we losing rifles? We're not fighting anyone. Oh, I mean, right, okay. We're quote-unquote losing because we are supplying all of our guys. We're producing 60 per day. Interesting. Ваше благородие! All right. So these two motherfuckers are basically allied, even though like they're not the same, they're not allied, they're just, you know, getting military access for each other, but they're basically allies. Flees to Sakhalin. Yeah, that could be kind of funny. It's like there's a white Russia to this day in fucking Sakhalin. Because Kolchak is actually the Russian Chiang Kai-shek. Yeah. Hang Krasnov! Well, yeah. Спасибо, шапочка. Это очень хорошо для меня.
Какой у нас план? К выходу готовы.
Благодарю вас.
Ребята готовы, рвутся в бой.
Okay.
Ребята готовы, рвутся в бой. Так точно.
Никогда, никогда, никогда коммуняры не будут рабами. This is the most glorious song. So basically right now our divisions are weaker than theirs because theirs is infantry with like actual, you know, support and shit. But we have on our side, you know, glory of the Red Army. The soldiers of the glorious Red Army. Because basically our guys are just like workers with guns, while their troops are cadets, essentially, officer cadets. And what we have before them is numbers, so we can go around and, you know, surround them, essentially. Let's go and kill some Белогвардейцев. Trotsky? Yeah, Trotsky. He's down here. Где барон Гунгерштерберг? Well, probably later he's gonna come. Oh, that's good. And no, I'm not Russian. I am a Italian. До какого года, интересно, мод Играбельен? Я не знаю... Играбельен. Я еще не знаю, потому что я только играл до 80-х. Нет, 80-х, блядь. 18-х. 18-го года. Но... До...
Ваше благородие!
Oh, okay. What? What's he doing? Oh, there's a...
Ваше благородие!
Well, that's incredibly annoying. There is a fucking border war over fucking Crimea. I don't even, my friend. Apparently some pretty random troops got selected for that as well.
Часть готова к бою.
Oh, all these guys got selected for that. Okay, that's... Well, if there's one thing I hate in this game, it's the border wars. They could have been good, and instead it's just retarded as fuck. Like, look at this shit. Instead of using the militia that's already over here, it's selected fucking... You just need to be able to control these. At least the troops that are involved, because otherwise it's just fucking retarded. I don't even know anymore.
Ваше благородие!
Oh, Jesus Christ. The trad sock Knights of Yenin are coming. Да, да. Ну, like... Ивенты для... Oh, he's... Jesus fucking Christ.
Держим оборону! Смирно! Есть! Есть! Слушаюсь.
Ивенты есть для... Or за зеленой армии. Поэтому из зеленой армии выступает я думаю... Ой. В 19-м году, но... Может быть, я ошибаюсь. Bootleg Trotsky in charge. Yeah, I don't even... Like, look at this shit. Like, of course the Ukrainians are gonna win the little border war, but that's because it's retarded. Anyway, we have lost the Volga. What the fuck is this? So we're gonna... What's the difference between these two? So basically this switches us over to the Siberians. Sibir strong! Yeah, basically. Ah, okay, yeah, it's Komuch, right. Ah, okay, потому что учредительное собрание признало советскую властью. Хорошо. So basically, normally what would happen is that sort of a kind of weird, well, like, okay, so basically, normally there's a thing called the Komuch, which is the committee for the blah 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 of the Constituent Assembly. But since we went down the path that the Constituent Assembly supports us, there is the temporary Siberian government just taking over a bunch of territory. And funnily enough, that's not even connected. So that's pretty cool. And we declare war on them. And we also have the Caspian Uprising. So basically some bad shit happens down here. And we got a bunch of Red Guards just from all over. But they're shitty, so that's kind of an issue. And I wouldn't have minded giving those over to fucking Trotsky, but whatever. Jesus fucking Christ. I hate this right now so much. The problem is, as you can see now, the fucking Siberians have a bunch of divisions. because they just took over a bunch of territories and people there, you know, support them. And oh shit, actually we need to connect ourselves to Yekaterinburg because we lost Zlatoust state. So that's kind of annoying. Okay. There we go. Отмена выборности командиров. So basically, what happens is that right now in our army, everyone elects their commanders, and we're about to prevent that just to, you know, make sure that our army can fight better. If we were the SRs, I believe you could keep the other thing, but whatever. The other is like you can keep electing commanders from, you know, the unit members. Anyway, so now what we're trying to do is essentially just fuck up these divisions of the white volunteer movements, because if we destroy their divisions, you know, they're gonna die. Jesus Christ, this is so annoying. Look at that. Like, look at this. If I could just control you, I could take over this guy, but whatever. Okay, finally we are gaining rifles, which is, like, I know, a very interesting thing. Дерьмо случается. Yeah, pretty much. So, shit happens. Thankfully, it looks like the Orenburg Cossack division is really shitty. Yeah, these divisions are all like really small because it's supposed to represent how Russian Civil War fighting was going on. Британия берет под контроль Мурманск. Ой, блядь. So Britain has taken, oh, Murmansk, right, not Vladivostok, Murmansk under their control. So basically, because we concluded peace with Germany, they're like, oh, you're a traitor to the Entente. In actuality, they want to fight against the revolution. But since they're big brain, they're like, we have an excuse now because they signed a peace deal with Germany, and the secret treaties said that there was to be no separate peace. So they start to take over ports, and they want to aid the White Army, essentially. And we're like, hey, cool, because basically this is good for our internal political situation, because everyone's like, yo, look, the British imperialists are British imperialists. And so, you know, our arguments are sort of supported. Так точно! I am an idiot. Сволочки! Fucking hilarious. And these guys are like fucking retarded. This is insane. Anyway, let's just get this guy to Sevastopol. Whatever. Rip Red Finland. Yeah, Red Finland never usually survives. And we can really not help them out. Does Red Finland have a focus stream? Do they? Actually, never. No, they don't. It's unfortunate. White Finland does. Ooh. Entente help. Okay, interesting. It's you, Men in the High Castle. Oh, how's it going? Svolochki. Yeah, because every time I encountered that word, he said svolochki instead of svolochi. За мной! Блядь. Yo! He's actually, look at that, he's pinning two fucking units. So maybe I can go down and encircle them. Come on. Oh my god, he retreated instantly. Look at that motherfucker.
Есть! Есть!
By the way, good song, so let's do that. Oh, wait, what? What are you doing? They stopped the Lend-Lease to us? Fucking Woodrow Wilson, the imperialist. Fucking hilarious. Удачного стрима. Спасибо. Уедешь? О, уйти. Ой, блядь. Польша. Да, Польша. Что там во Франции? Франция нападает. И во Франции фокусов нет, но, ну да, они нападают на Германию, и, да, у них удачи, кажется. Тоже у Италии удачи. Удача. Прикрой меня! There we go. We surrounded these. Oh, look at that! That's the Kornilov regiment. So yeah, these motherfuckers are gonna die. There we go. We actually encircled the 1st Cossack division. Ждем приказаний, блядь! I love the Russian fucking... the random Russian voices over here. And we're about to destroy the third foot Cossack detachment, which is a weird name. How's it going with the Siberians? Looks like we're about to take Samara. And let's see if we can... oh, there's nothing down there. Let's see if we can take Orenburg. And we need to get... oh, apparently he's getting supplied. Nice. But let's see if we can cut off that. In the meantime, this guy defends Perm, this guy defends Izhevsk. And if anyone tries to get to Kazan, this guy defends. Okay. Savinkov does exist, but I don't even know. Thank you. Thank you, Rita. I sure hope that you're gonna show up again, and спасибо тебе большое. За всем. За всех. Yeah, just fucking cases, man. Подъезжи. It's the worst. Ребята! Ёбаный рот, блядь! Am I doing it right? Спой гимн Советского Союза. О, в конце стрима, может.
Часть готова к бою. Ребята готовы рвутся в бой.
Let's send some help to this guy. All right. Ukraine 27. Oh, the Germans have taken over Ukraine. Fucking little bitches. No, 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 no. I want shit. I can only get these guys down here. Oh, I don't think they're gonna have anyone in Yekaterinodar. And shit, we just lost our fucking Black Sea Fleet base. In Sochi. Yo, what if we... Yo, I can get my guys to Sochi. That's amazing. That's good. So I can defend Sochi with these guys, and, you know, that's mountains, so it should be easy to defend even for the militias. Nah, I don't care about that. There we go. So the war on the Don front is going well. Can Ukraine go anarchist? Not yet. Not yet, unfortunately, for the Makhno fans out there. такого наплыва русскоговорящих на стрим. Но в моем канале несколько раз это... Wait, what? No. Fucking go to Sochi, you little idiot. Oh. Fucking little Hitler. What the fuck's going on? I don't even know. There appears to be a border war with Germany out here. I don't even know anymore what the fuck is happening. And no, Trotsky's inexorable march is not over because the... Oh, yeah, I can control his units. But there's a border war with Germany. So who's gonna get fucked now? These guys. I sincerely fucking wish for this thing to explode. This is just hatred. It's just fucking hatred for humanity and all civilization. How's it going down here? Oh shit, they got more troops. That's not fun. Let's get these guys together. Because before they had managed to get themselves fucked up entirely. Oh crap. Am I gonna be in time? Oh my god! You gotta be fucking shitting me! Look at that! The guy was about to get to reinforce there, but there's another fucking border war with fucking Georgia. And I cannot give these up either. At least I can do last stand. No! I wasn't able to do last stand in time. Fucking goddammit. I hate this shit so much. Храни Бог твою экономику. И Бог не может это решить. Потому что сейчас у моего экономики есть земельный вопрос. И тоже есть гиперинфляция, низкая грамотность, забастовка чиновников и тоже транспортная катастрофа. Поэтому сейчас экономика плохая. But yeah, like this fucking... Yeah, oof. I really fucking hate this shit. Steel trade with Sweden is derping about. I hate this motherfucking, like, border war shit. Hey, at least we're gonna win the border war with the Germans. Hey, we actually don't have enough shit. Let's see if we can get to Ekaterina Dar. Ваше благородие! I just hate this shit so much. Okay, stop that. I just hate this. Look at this. This is also kind of funny though, because it's probably gonna confuse the fuck out of the AI. Like, the AI is gonna think that I'm cheating, basically. I don't know. And as long as we get to kill these Cossacks, I am gonna be happy about it. Sort of. I'm really not happy about it. Yeah, sure, whatever, my friend. Man, look at this shit. I hate it. Use Chekists! Yeah, I am gonna use Chekists soon. First, I need to get Vsleroglash to get more divisions, and after that, Sovietskaya Vlast, VCK, Krasny Terror, and, you know, all the Chekist stuff. Okay. Good, we got the divisions out here. Ukraine 32A. Oh, good. I am happy for that. It's just only positive things. Okay. That has ended. Great. I am very happy for that. Let's try to see if we can get control of at least the full state. But even this is not going to give us any bloody supply. Because we need 0.17, but there's literally 0. Like, even if we control the state Tamань, there's no VPs out here, so... Shit. Oh, uprising in Primorye. The Primorye provisional government. Here we go. Is Machno in the mod too? No, not yet. Русский знаю немного. And before another border war. Yeah, these are gonna come. There we go. Временное правительство Приморья. Why is there no... Okay. Apparently my little music thing exploded. Weird. They don't have enough officers. Interesting. Oh. Looks like we've mobilized 10 fucking guards in Nikolaevsk. There we go. Mikhail Lewandowski. Come on, Trotsky. Make sure that these reactionary little Hitlers know what you're made of. There we go. So we're going to... I'm going to advance out of here and try to fight with these little bitches. Their little Russian flag. Oh. Nice. Oh, shit. No, just let them move. Let them move into Siberia. Oh, look at that. Another border war. Oh, no, that's because the Georgians have gotten there. Jesus Christ. Need to get this guy over here to support the defense. And this guy also is a little bitch. This guy is also a little bitch. This guy is also a little bitch. This guy is also a little bitch. This is so annoying. Yeah, okay, so these Cossacks are almost dead. Больше фронтов! Больше! Да! Больше! Как у Австро-Венгрии. Но у нас нет границ с ними. Поэтому это будет очень трудно сделать. Но, может быть, мы аннексируем Одесскую Советскую Республику, и потом есть граничную войну с Австрией... Блять. Apparently the Eurytanian ships are doing things in the north. Probably they just misspelled British. Боюсь, скоро у нас появился новый фронт. Speaking of fronts, I fear that there's gonna be a new front soon. So the British are being little bitches up here. Okay, whatever. Okay, get this guy. Oh shit. Yeah, he's gonna get there in time. Good. Oh. Border war with the Georgians has ended, and the Georgians have managed to seize fucking Abkhazia, which we had annexed, apparently. We had annexed the Abkhazian SSSR, or SSR. How interesting. All right. Now we have full control over all of our units, which is cool. So we don't... Svology! What? I don't even know anymore. So these guys are... Oh, it's the Siberians, dude. The Siberians are not fun people. Siberians are truly not fun people. We're gonna need to micro this shit a little bit more. Russian Civil War 151T.
A glorious
Jesus
victory,
Christ.
comrade.
Transport collapse. Русский легкий. Очень легкий, конечно. Yeah, they've got all the interventions. It's really well done. It is really well done. Ты построил хоть какую-то промышленность, но в начале практически нельзя, потому что есть немного фабриках. Мало фабриках. И потом, не только мало фабриках, тоже есть негативные модифайеры, как, например, земельный вопрос и тоже, ну где, транспортная катастрофа, транспортный коллапс. Но, окей, это не дает тебе эти, но вообще всего, у тебя нет ресурсов из-за этих модифайеров. Поэтому тебе очень много дефициты в промышленности, снаряжения и артиллерию. Поэтому, по-моему, лучше купить сталью из Швеции? Да, от Швеции. Для того, чтобы промыслать, which is probably not the correct verb, guns and shit, орудий, за армией. Потому что без орудий все плохо. Alright, so when are we gonna get, when are we going to go to war with Ukraine? I don't know. Let's try to help out my friends against at least the people that we can fight.
Слушаем. Готовы заняться делом.
Okay. Ooh. This is really good.
Есть. Есть.
Сложная ситуация. Ну да. Больше фабриков и военных заводов! Yeah, I agree. Я согласен. How can you take steel from these capitalist pigs? Well, I mean... новые классные слова. Да. Oh shit. I'm about to get surrounded. Look at that play. Like, look at that play. Look at that AI. Yeah, they got screwed, but that was some real sick AI plays, you know? Fucking derped all over me. Oh. Who just declared war on me? I think it was the Caspians? Высадка войск Антанты. Vanguard. It's the Northern Army. Fuck. Красная гвардия выиграет время для переводчика резервов Красной армии. Okay? So the Red Guards are buying time, essentially. I'll give this over to Trotsky, because he's handling all the retarded fronts. So basically we're gonna get some Red Army mobilization. Oh, here we go. More Red Guards. Let's bring them up. Lenin такой молодой. Yes. Did the Green Army spawn? No, not yet. But there's the Siberians, and they're taking the Entente intervention. Little bitches. Таких два новых фронта. Мне этого ждали? Да, я ждал это. My god, look at that color from mist. Yes, that is an amazing little mess now, is it? Actually, Let's just do that. And surround him.
Ребята готовы, рвутся в бой.
Oh. This little bloody regiment is surviving, which is kind of annoying. But I'm about to encircle like everything here, so.
Ребята готовы, рвутся в бой.
Oh. Can we take this guy in a fight? 3v1? Yeah, we can. So basically, if this goes according to plan, if все идет по плану, если все идет по плану, здесь будет сокружен 2 дивизии Донской армии. 2 Dawn divisions. That would be a good encirclement. It's like the Great War mod, but much better. Yeah, kinda. Spread the red to cover those colors. I absolutely agree with that, my friend. That's exactly what we're doing. Oh.
Отправляйте ваши сообщения.
Oh, wow. Something went wrong with this Red Guard unit. Oh, shit. Please be faster. 4 days and 12 hours. 4 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour. He's strat redeploying, which is annoying. 1 day. Okay, okay, okay. This bad. This bad. How's it going up here? Yeah, that's okay. These guys, we managed to not... We're actually encircled ourselves over here. And these little Siberian bitches have a lot of divisions, which is sad. Okay,
Так точно.
Tsaritsyn. Let's take it.
Слушай.
Смирно.
Какой у нас план?
Ждем приказаний.
Ненавистен нам царский чертог. We're gonna have to redeploy some units actually to fight these motherfucking Siberian volunteer cavalry units. Because they're just annoying. Look at that. They run away. Like, we beat them in fights, 1v1. It's just that they can run around literally everywhere. And so, yeah, because they're fast. Thankfully, though, these guys and the whites don't, like, really like each other. Like, they have a non-aggression, but they don't have, whatchamacallit, like, military access. So it's actually pretty good. Partizansky polk. That's not a partizansky polk. That's a division. Little fucking bitches. Твой стрим как наркотик. О, крокодил стрим.
Закидайте их гранатами.
Я надеюсь,
Кусков не осталось. Ждем приказаний.
что это не правда. Потому что если бы этот наркотик, то я буду арестован. Okay, let's get these guys out. Like, this guy can hold Samara pretty much forever against these divisions because they're shit. So, yeah.
Слушай.
And this guy goes back to Kazan. And, yeah, like, right now, this guy's trying to run away. And we're trying to encircle him. And, okay, we have 1,000 rifles. Good. So now... Сибирская стрелковая дивизия. No, fuck you. Let us... We're gonna clone... one division and make it an only infantry. Because the problem is, artillery, у нас нет. We don't have artillery. And we don't have these little things as well. But it would be nice to have some infantry instead of just the Red Guards. The militia. So let us get some Pichota 1. There we go. The priority, though, should be to reinforcing our original army. There we go. Now we can reinforce this guy. Excellent. Сколько тебе лет? 23... 24. Нет, 23. Еще.
Прикройте! Так точно!
Okay.
Что прикажете?
Damn, we really need to win this fight. Oh yeah, right, these guys have like a ridiculous buff still. That's why they're doing well. It's because they have this mod. Look at that. Look at that buff. It's gonna get worse with time, but they have like this ridiculous buff that increases their division organization, division speed, division attack on their core territory, and just a bunch of bad things to prevent us from killing them too quickly. Oh, yo, that's a port. Let's try to see if we can take it.
Есть.
So yeah, basically they're just surviving forever when they shouldn't be, but they're not gonna be in the future.
Ребята, готовьтесь к наградам!
Ребята, готовьтесь к наградам. Yes. There we go. Soviet power. So we get more Красноармейская дивизия. Can get more Red Army divisions, which is good because this means that we can reinforce this failing sort of eastern Siberian front.
Бегом! Так точно! Так точно! Ёлки зеленые!
There we go. So that means that we can pretty much cover this front entirely. Hi, Comrade Cthulhu. You came just in time to see the end of the stream because it's about to end. Krasnoarmeyцы вперед! Da. What mod are you playing? It's called Rise of Russia, and no, it's not out. And yes, it's only in Russian. It's about the Russian Civil War. And it's very, very interesting. I like the Russian Civil War. It's useful. It's great. Yeah, whatever you just said there, bro. We still have the problem of like no political power, which is why now we're gonna go down and take the Cheka. Yeah, we need that political power. Because with the political power, we can use the Soviet democracy mechanics to create the Far Eastern Republic, which is gonna fight for us in the Far East.
Ёлки зеленые!
And yeah, look at that. These guys actually don't have a ridiculous buff, which is,
Есть.
I'd say, pretty fucking good.
Часть готова к бою.
So let's make use of the fact that they don't have any ridiculous buffs.
Смирно.
There is a slight issue. We don't have a lot of supplies out here. Which is why, again, having the Far Eastern Republic would be good because they would be able to get their own supplies. And oh shit. That shit ain't good. Right, I had kind of forgotten about the whole Siberia shit. So these guys are in deep trouble in Irkutsk.
Ждем приказаний.
Whatever. It's fine. This is all very fine. Oh, VCK. Da, VCK.
Ваше благородие.
Ваше благородие! Okay, do these guys have like some ridiculous buff? No. Okay, good. So we can actually fight them on even terms, which is obviously quite great.
Ждем приказаний.
Yes, this is perfect, by the way, for like the fighting the Ufa people and you know, Kolchak. Ech, Яблочко.
Слушаю.
Okay, this is really good, but I need to end it right now. As I said, you know, didn't have the most time, but yes, I'm gonna save the game, and this is gonna continue as soon as possible because I'm having a shitload of fun. Actually, this mod is actually even more fun than I expected, and obviously this will be uploaded on my channel. Этот видео будет добавить на моем канале, потому что сейчас стрим кончается. из занятости, which is not even a word. Потому что сейчас у меня Russians never give up. Да, конец стрима. Но видео будет в канале, если бы вы пришли... пришли опасны. Хорошо. Okay. Well, it was good to have everyone around and Jews.
A glorious victory, comrade.
Thanks you, Konstantin, for the subscription, and yeah, see everyone in the future. До свидания всем, and всего хорошего.